what's good, y'all? It's Butterfly Mac and we back. Yeah. Alright. No, bro, I did it right, bro. Hey, play too much. Anyways, alright. So, I was scrolling on TikTok. Listen, this is the backstory. Give you your backstory before I say anything. I was scrolling on TikTok and this game came up. Little sneak peek came up. I said, ooh, I gotta play this. So, my plan is we gonna play Knee Deep in Love. Then after I get, because it's only a demo, so it shouldn't take that long. We're gonna do that, and then we gonna spin the wheel for a game, another game. But you know what I'm saying? I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? And it came out yesterday, so I was like, oh yeah, we gotta check it out. You know what I'm saying? Fire. 3 love interests, 2 endings. Characters. You know who got me? Milo. I'm not finna hook you. Milo, when that nigga came out in the intro, I was like, ooh, I gotta play this game. But who also piqued my interest is Anthony. Riley, I'm cool on Riley. Milo and Anthony, I need both of them. And the customization, fire. Look at the scenes. Fire. I ain't gonna spoil it too much, you know what I'm saying? Alright, I already downloaded it, so we can just get into it now. Shout out to Comfort Kuma Studios. Fire shit, bro. Can't wait for the full game, bro. That's a little intro. I'm gonna let y'all watch. Who that? Yeah, that's Milo. That nigga. Yo! Hell yeah, I'm taking him. Look at him. Now he a killer. I don't know what we gonna do. Then we got Riley. You know what I'm saying? Riley cool. He a cool best friend to have. Now look at Anthony. Oh, hey, wait, Anthony. What you finna shoot, nigga? Oh damn. Oh yeah, this is good. Yeah, but Milo my first pick. I'm not finna hold you. Alright, let's start. Let's get this face right. Is it good now? I'm not even that dark, but we'll go with this. Fuck it. Face shape. I'll go this way. Put a little blush on her, a little blush. Eyes. Let's go. I think I want to go like a light green, neon green. Hey, you got that? No, like neon green. There we go. Eyebrows cool. Color we gonna go. I'm gonna go with a purple. Ugh, no, that shit ugly. Never mind. What the fuck am I thinking? We'll go with a brown. All right, hair. Wait, we can't do nothing about. Oh, they gotta be straight face. Okay. Yeah, we do that. All right, hair. So let's give her some bangs. I ain't gonna hold it. Then we'll go. We gotta fix the bangs. I'm gonna go with a shortcut, but then we gotta fix the bangs. That shit go hard. But nah, hold on. Let me lock in. But I have to go with this one. Yeah, we'll go though. A little shortcut. A little shortcut. I don't mind it. Color? Let's go with a purple, but like a... let me see. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And then the outfit. Oh, we can't. Okay, we ain't got outfits. We don't need any glasses. We good. Alright. Huh? Timetable. Click on to add a subject. Okay, we picking classes. Psychology or history. Not gonna hold you. Let's go psychology. I'm not a history person. Ethics, debate. I don't like talking. Ethics. I don't like fucking public speaking. I'm bad at that shit, bro. I get nervous, nigga. Let me see. Oh, photography. Yeah. Hey, I got a camera, nigga. Photography. Let's go. And then anatomy. Yo. I bet. I have a dream. I don't know who he is, but he's... Oh, damn. You ain't gonna give us time to read? Okay. He whispers... I'm not even gonna try. Yup. I tried. And the terrifying part is that it is a knife that's in his other hand. It's how safe I feel as he... They suck. They should have let that be slower, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
Hey!
We get voice?
Hey, are you alright?
Hey, no, hold on. The only reason I'm excited is because usually I gotta do the voices. They coming out with voices. Go ahead. Ah! My head is splitting. I got a screenshot. I'm not gonna hold you. I gotta get this. Or maybe they'll give me a clean picture. We'll see. We'll see. For right now, I'm gonna screenshot this. Let me try it again. There we go. Alright. My head is splitting open. That's the first thing I feel. A dull, relentless ache throbbing behind my eyes. Fragments of a nightmare swirl in the fog. The scent of copper, a distorted voice, and that awful bleeding red text. A face swims into view above me. Sharp, concerned red eyes, messy red hair. He's leaning over me, his brow furrowed.
Try to get up yet.
Let me turn up my sound. Hold on. Let me turn up my sound. I can't hear it.
Starting to scare me. How many fingers am I holding up?
He holds up a hand. 3 fingers raised. 3, I'm pretty sure. I blink, trying to focus. He laughs lightly, masking his worry.
Wow. Okay. Still sassy after a head injury. Good sign.
Good sign. I like his voice.
Unless you're being serious. What's your name?
I got you. My name is Mia-san. Oh, it is my son. No, Emiya-san, my bad. Yeah, I said it wrong. Emiya-san. Bam.
Okay. Pronouns?
Pronouns. She, her, baby. You select. Okay.
Okay, good. Not totally concussed. Just incredibly clumsy. Some things never change, you?
Milo. His name clicks into place, just as he says mine. The barista, my childhood friend. Fuck, hey, we gonna make him more in a minute. What? My memories are still jumbled, but the feeling of safety is immediate.
You were just walking, then bam, folded like a lawn chair. Gave me a heart attack. What's the last thing you remember?
I try to think, but all that comes back to me is the dream, the words. Milo eyebrows scrunch, and then his smile softens with sympathy. He offers a hand.
Come on, let's get you off the floor.
So sweet. Milo grips on my hand. Oh, my bad. Milo's grip on my hand is firm. His concern etched on his face. He doesn't let go once I'm standing. I pull my hand back, the movement making the cafe sway a little.
Right, that's it. We're going to the clinic. No arguments.
Bro, I'm good, nigga. He tries to gently steer me towards the main door as I plant my feet.
I'm walking you to the clinic.
Oh. I can walk. There's only 10 minutes before your shift ends. And don't you have your own lectures?
Sarah!
What the hell, Sarah? He yells over his shoulder to the other barista who's been watching wide-eyed.
Cover for me? Family emergency.
Is everything?
My friend's fine. Probably. You gotta go.
He doesn't wait for an answer, already steering me towards the door with a hand on my back.
Shift's covered.
I can't wait. Oh, you can't just wait. Oh, I'm already fucking up. You can't just yell family emergency and ditch your job. Lectures?
Nah, canceled. Professor's sick. So, you're stuck with me.
Okay, I ain't mad at it. I side-eye him. That was suspiciously convenient. I'm not
Lucky
buying
for you, you don't have to buy it. My services are free of charge.
It's silly. I'm not going to the clinic. Milo, drop it. He studies my face, sees the stubborn set of my yeah, alright, I'm reading that right. Set of my jaw, and I finally sigh in defeat, running a hand through his already messy hair.
You are the most infuriating person I know. Fine. I'll walk you to class then.
He crouches down to pick up my scattered books, his movements brisk but careful. As he hands them to me, he lets out a short, frustrated breath.
You're just like your mom, you know that? Stubborn as hell. She'd absolutely hate that you're refusing medical attention.
The comment, so sudden and specific, throws me. It's a little low blow, and he knows it. Wow, bringing my life into this new
surprised?
love. Are you honestly? Oh, why am I reading it? All right, I'm good. I'm just used to reading both ends, bro. Let me lock in. I sighed. No, I guess not.
She texted me this morning, by the way. Told me, make sure you're eating something that isn't instant noodles. My mom told me to try not to burn the cafe down. See the difference in parental expectations?
He says it with a weary grin, taking the sting out of his earlier words. It's a classic Milo maneuver, pushing a boundary and then immediately smoothing it over with a joke. It's how he always been. They're still texting you? I thought they given up on us as a lost cause.
Are you kidding? Our moms live for the weekly "how our kids are failing adulthood" updates. I'm pretty sure they have a shared calendar tracking our poor life choices.
We reach the steps of the building. Milo shoves his hand into his pockets, looking up at him.
You good from here? Promise you're not gonna faceplant the second you're out of my sight?
I promise.
Yeah, well, next time you wipe out, I'm just gonna roll you there in a wheelbarrow. See you later.
He gives a lazy wave and turns to leave. I slide into a seat near the back of the hall and a chair creaking under my weight. Professor Eleanor hasn't arrived yet and the room buzzes with a low chatter of students. My head still throbs. A dull reminder of my crash landing in the cafe. Needing a distraction, I pull out my phone, thumb hovering over my social media app. My head's still a little foggy. What's my username again? Let's see. Let me. Let's go. We gonna go. Yep, AJ ice cream. Fuck it. There can't be no aftercase. There we go. A post from a username Brutal Honesty is at the top of my feed. The pun makes me roll my eyes even as I click on it. The comments were something else. Okay, he said, hypothetically, if someone you cared about was being, I don't know, recklessly self-destructive and refused to let you help, what would you do? Asking for a friend. Who? No one. Forget I asked. Dude, that's not a hypothetical. That's just Tuesday with you. It's not like that. Just worried. Sounds like you need to have a conversation. Sometimes I think the only way to keep her safe is to just lock her up. It's just lock her up. Obviously kidding mostly. Lock up. That's taking it a bit far, no? Then I noticed something that makes me have to blink twice. I blink again, trying to focus. The man at the front isn't Professor Elnor. He's scribbling complex equations I haven't seen since high school. Astrophysics? A wave of embarrassment washes over me. Wrong building, wrong class, entirely wrong hemisphere of campus. Panic ignites in my chest. I have to get out. In my haste to stand, my bag strap catches onto the leg chair. I yank it, stumbling forward and sending a chorus of squeaks and shuffles through the quiet room. Dozens of eyes turn to stare. My face burns as I mumble, Sorry. I'm a mess of flustered energy, fumbling with my phone to pull up the campus map. I'm not looking where I'm going at all. I round a corner at a half jog, my eyes glued to the screen, and I collide head on with something solid yet surprisingly soft.
Oof.
A clatter of what sounds like a metal pencil case hitting the floor. A sketchbook goes flying, and its pages scatter across the hallway. Okay, he just cute. That's what it is. That's why he not a top choice, but he's still cute. We both laying in a heap. I sprawled half on top of him, my phone skittering away. I push myself up, the words dying in my throat as I finally see the person I've torpedoed. He's a boy with a cloud of messy, fluffy blonde hair and the widest, most startled eyes I've ever seen, magnified slightly by a pair of crooked round glasses. This looks like a shoujo anime scene.
No, it's my fault. I was just standing here. Not just standing. I was walking, but...
And you got this boy nervous.
Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
He's talking in mile a minute, his own words stumbling over each other. He pushes his glasses back to his nose, and a look of pure horror dawns on his features as he registers the sea of papers around us.
Oh no, the sketches.
He scrambles to his knees, his movements endearing. Oh, nope, I'm fucking it up. Clumsy as he begins frantically gathering the loose pages. He's oddly protective of them, shielding them from view and trying to smooth out their corners with trembling fingers. Here, let me help you. I reach out for a page near my knee, a beautifully drawn study of a tree, but he practically launches himself across the floor to get it to it first.
No, please, it's fine. I've got it. Really, they're just a mess.
His panic is so genuine and intense, it's almost funny. I hold up my hands in surrender. Okay, I give up. I give him a small, apologetic smile, and for a second he freezes, just staring at me, the pink in his cheeks deepen to a proper blush. He quickly looks down, muttering something.
Cute.
You just call me cute. You're not so bad. Yeah, let me know.
Thank you.
My own heart does a little flip. I gather my own things. My mind's still racing about being late. In my rush, I scoop up a few stray papers near my feet, assuming they're my own printouts, and I shove them into my open bag without a second glance. I'm really sorry again. I hope your drawings are okay.
It's really no trouble, truly. Are you sure you're alright?
He's now holding his massive sketchbook to his chest like a shield, his eyes full of genuine concern, even though I'm the only one who plowed him over. I'm fine, just late. Bye. I give him a final rushed wave, take off running down the hall, the image of his blushing, flustered face stuck in my mind. I burst through the doors of the correct lecture hall, breathless and feeling like I just ran a marathon. Professor Elnor is already at the podium, her sharp eyes pinning me to the spot as I slink to the nearest empty seat, my heart hammering a frantic rhythm against my ribs. As I try to slow down my breathing and blend into the floor, I risk a glance around the room. There, 3 rows ahead, is the boy from the hallway. The fluffy blonde hair is unmistakable. As if he can feel my gaze, his head snaps up. His wide blue eyes scan for the room behind his round glasses before they land directly on me. Okay. He's here, of course. He's here. This is the art building. I literally just bulldozered an art student on my way to art class. I sink a little lower in my chair, wishing I could disappear. Professor Eleanor's voice cuts through my mortification.
For today's practical, you will pair up. You and Riley.
Okay. My stomach drops. Riley, so that's his name. Across the room, Riley's head pops up from behind his canvas. He looks less surprised and more like a man who has just been handed his own death sentence. He offers Professor Leonard a weak, nervous smile before gathering his things. He settles into the seat next to me, a little breathless. He carefully avoids my eyes, focusing instead on rearranging his pencils with intense concentration.
Hello again. It's a surprisingly small campus.
His voice is soft, but the nervous tremor is gone. Seems like it. I'm really sorry about what happened before. I was seriously lost. His eyes flicker my bad. His eyes flicker up to mine for a moment before darting away. A shy, grateful smile touching his lips.
It's quite alright. It was certainly a memorable way to start the day.
He speaks at me again, a faint blush returning to his cheeks.
I'm Riley.
I'm what the fuck? Oh, I gathered. I'm Mia-san. Mia-san, he repeats, the name sounding thoughtful on his tongue. He nods, a small genuine smile playing on his lips. How did you get here faster than me?
You took the long way here.
Damn.
I thought that you'd know that the campuses
Goofy
are
ass.
connected since it's already your second week here.
He called me Doug. He said, oh. Professor Eleanor's voice cuts through our introduction.
Your project as a pair is to capture your partner's essence. Not just their face, but a sense of who they are. You will each create a piece, and you have 1 week. Use this time to talk, to observe.
The professor explains the assignment in more detail as the class takes notes. We are to capture not just our partner's face, but who they are as a person, to try and capture what lies beneath the surface. Riley's eyes widen slightly at the assignment, a flicker of excitement crossing his face.
So, how should we approach this? Would you prefer to draw first, or shall I? I'm flexible.
We could take turns. Maybe we can meet up a few days after we've, actually introduced ourselves properly. The relief that washes over his face is possible.
That's a perfect idea. Much more logical.
He takes a visible breath, straightening his glasses.
Proper introductions then. I'm Riley, first year. Fine arts major, though I draw constantly.
Mia-san, first year, also fine arts.
I had a feeling. Your style has an artistic feel to it. And I've seen you around, actually. You often read under the big oak tree near the Humanities Building, the west side, where the afternoon light's particularly good.
Okay, you peeked me, okay? He says it's all smoothly, but a telltale pink creeps up in his neck, portraying his calm delivery.
I notice light and compositions. It's a habit.
You're very observant.
It has its uses.
For our
project, we could meet at the campus cafe in a few days.
Oh, that's where road work.
This
Oh
coffee is
shit.
passable.
You sure you want to do
Unless
that
you prefer
now?
another location.
Yeah.
I'm open to suggestions.
Now we not finna clash y'all, cause you. Okay, and she don't. I guess she fucking forgot. The cafe sounds perfect. The bright beaming smile he gives me is worth all the earlier chaos. It's pure and unguarded.
Excellent. It's a plan then.
See, she don't know how to separate her hoes, bro. You already know bro work at the cafe. Why is you bringing your new nigga to the cafe? She already fucking up. He pulls out his phone, his movements now sure and steady.
May I have your number? To coordinate.
I nod and give it to him. He types it in carefully, his thumb hovering over the save button.
And sent.
A moment later, my phone buzzes softly. A new text from an unknown number pops up. I can't help but smile as I save the contact. I'll see you later then. So soon? Okay, bye. I walk home. The walk home is quiet. My head finally feels clear. But my phone lights up one too many times. No one ain't talking. Are you alright? Seriously, I'm worried, motherfucker. Alright, hold on. Wait, did I say it right? No, I did. Seriously, I'm so worried. My friend. Oh, maybe I said it. No? I don't know if it was supposed to be motherfucker or friend. I'm gonna go motherfucker, because that's what I would say. Seriously, I'm worried, motherfucker. You collapsed on me just this morning. Wow, your childhood friends will grow up just to ignore you. I saw you in your diapers. You can't do this to me. Hey. We gonna text him back. We ain't gonna leave him in the dark. I'm already dead. It's too late. Hi, already dead. This is Milo. A phone call came my way, obviously from none other than Milo himself. I reluctantly pick up. Hello? There's a sharp intake of breath on the other end, followed by a voice I know too well.
How do you feel?
Live. A sigh of a dramatic relief. He switches to a lighter tone.
Okay. So you're not ghosting me from beyond the grave. Good to know. For the record, my sources say you made it to class.
Still wondering what sources you have.
And apparently caused a scene in the hallway that involved tackling some poor, unsuspecting art student. You really can't go 5
How the
minutes
fuck you
without
know all
causing
this?
chaos,
Hold on. Nah, that's some bullshit right there. I practically hear the grin in his voice. Milo Greeny.
I'm Milo Green when you're mad at me, and low when you like.
There's a pause. I hear the faint hum in the espresso machine on his end. Someone calling an order in the background. Then his voice drops to a little softer.
You really okay though?
I'm okay. I told you, yeah. I'm just
Head still
tired.
hurting?
A bit. It's fine though. I'm walking home.
Alone?
Yeah.
Nope, absolutely not. Stay where you are. I'll come walk you.
Milo, no, you're at work.
Just over in 5 minutes. I can make it there in 10.
By running through traffic.
If that's what it takes.
Ah! Go ahead. I'll wait. You gonna do anything for me? See, I knew I liked him. The silence that follows is tense enough to make my chest tighten. I can hear the faint scraps of his hand over the phone, like he's running it through his hair.
Look, humor me, alright? Just let me walk you home. You passed out earlier.
I'll be fine. It's a 5-minute walk.
That's 5 minutes too many for you to trip over another artist.
You're never letting that go, are you?
Not a chance.
He sighs again, a long, weary exhale that sounds like he's conceding, but I know that tone. It's the one he uses right before finding a loophole.
Okay, fine. I'll stay on the phone until you're home.
You're kidding.
Step 1 of remote escort duty. Now start walking, because I can tell you've been in one place this whole time.
Are you stalking me or just psychic now?
I just know how you are. You're probably hovering near the park fountain, pretending to move, but really arguing with me. Told you. Now walk.
I roll my eyes, but I start moving anyway. The phone pressed to my ear. The evening air feels cool against my skin as the street lamps flicker on one by one. Milo keeps up a steady stream of commentary, half teasing and half concern.
You should really get that headache checked.
Mm-hmm.
Drink water.
Doing it.
Lie if you want. But I'll know.
I don't like it. I like it, but I don't like it. Like, how you know everything I'm doing, nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, how you know about the classroom? What friends you got in there that I don't know of? You my childhood friend. We put that on the list. I ain't gonna hold you. We gonna keep that in mind. By the time I reach my apartment door, my head's pounding a little less. Okay, I'm home. Mission complete.
See? Wasn't that so hard?
I unlock the door, flick on the light, and I don't see a pair of shoes. My roommate's probably not here yet. I'm inside.
Good. Lock the door, okay?
Milo.
Just do it.
I roll my eyes again and turn the lock.
There. Now I can stop worrying for like 5 minutes.
You worry too much.
Yeah. I know. Night, you. Text me if your head gets worse.
Good night, Milo. He doesn't hang up right away. I can hear his quiet breathing for a few seconds longer before the line clicks. Alright, the crib cool. I ain't gonna hold you. No, they didn't. I run as fast as possible to my room to be greeted by the wonderful thing that would never leave my side or betray me, my bed. Finally home. Okay, she got a cozy setup. I ain't gonna hold you. The quiet stretches for a moment before I decide what to do next. Not gonna lie, let's get to study. I don't know if I hold you. I can't let myself go down like this. Amy and son, snap out of it. Pick up your books and study. I settle on my desk, carefully flipping through the pages of my textbook. There weren't any tests scheduled yet. Okay, but you can't be just fuck. But you, what the fuck? But you just can't be too calm with professors whose favorite part of the day is assigning surprise exams. Man, I wish a nigga would. My voice hangs low as I read the first line into the unit we're having in class earlier in the day. The interplay of light and shadow in Barque art not only emphasizes. Okay. I get startled by the sound of the front door clicking shut. The room is dark. The only light is the pale blue from the streetlights filtering through the window. I fumble for my phone. 7:03. A heavy tread, familiar and deliberate, moves through the living area. It's Anthony, Anthony, the roommate. So we got access. Go ahead, slide up. Oh, let me stop. We moved into these dorms 2 weeks ago when the semester started, and Anthony was just already here. He's a man of few words, mostly communicating in grunts, but he's a surprisingly good listener when I ramble about my day. Milo, after one brief assessing meeting, had just shrugged and said he seemed solid, quiet, which from Milo was a glowing endorsement. He usually comes back at an odd hour, and I know. You was hearing me this whole time? Hey, turn that AC on. It's getting hot. Hold on, I'm taking a little mini break. Can you hear my voice?
So when you screenshotted it, that's when it went mute.
Ah. Alright. Fuck! Alright, we're
Stop
fine.
touching your mic.
I think I went for a drink. No. I don't know.
That's when you screenshot it.
Turn the AC on. I'm getting hot and mad. Can you turn the AC
Stop
on?
touching your mic.
Okay. Alright. Damn. Alright. I thought yesterday was our first meeting. He must be taking portraits of people around campus, though I don't see anyone else but me. How? I was thinking creepy, I'm not gonna go flattering. I might go in between. I'm gonna go embarrassing. Just in the floor, the front door clicks open. Heavy, familiar footsteps. Anthony's back. I shuffle out of the room. The disturbing post still feels fresh in my mind. He's standing by the kitchen counter, his gaze immediately landing on the full, untouched plate of food he left for me this morning.
You didn't eat.
It's not a question. His voice is flat, but I can hear the edges of disapproval. I got distracted. Haven't ate yet. He glances at the clock for the microwave. 12:47 p.m. His eyes narrow slightly.
It's almost 1. Your body needs fuel, not just whatever that is on your phone.
He doesn't wait for an answer. He walks to the fridge, pulls out the ingredients, and starts moving around a small kitchen with a quiet practice of efficiency. I said it already. Alright. The silence stretches, filled only by the sizzle of butter in a pan and the chop of a knife. 10 minutes later, he slides a plate in front of me at the small table, perfectly cooked omelet with a slice of toast. Then he puts down an identical plate for himself and sits across from me.
Eat.
Thanks. Anthony shrugs and tucks into his own meal without another word. I take a bite. It's delicious, fluffy, and perfectly seasoned. It's really good. Where'd you learn to cook like this? He doesn't look up from his plate.
Necessity.
Okay. He barely misses a beat. He motions to my plate, and then the food is still left on it.
It's gonna get cold. Eat.
We eat in silence for another minute.
You're sick.
Oh, you're staring. Sorry, just thinking.
Don't hurt yourself.
A beat of silence, then I see the faintest, almost impeccable twitch at the corner of his mouth. Was that a joke from him? Just as I'm about to take another bite, my phone vibrates on the table, an unknown number. I hesitate, then swipe to answer. Hello? The young man's voice, bright and slightly frantic, bursts into the speaker. Oh, I thought it was doing his voice. Hi, yeah, finally. Look, I've been waiting forever, waiting for a week. Where is it? The tracking number is useless. I think you have the wrong number. No, this is the contact for Sparkle Maid Services, right? I ordered a deluxe package, black lace trim, and very specific instructions. Oh, hell no. Sparkle Maid? No, this is my personal number. You got the wrong person. I don't own a maid outfit, and I definitely don't sell them. There's a pause on the other end. Wait, seriously? My bad. The website was sketchy anyways. Sorry to bother you. In the background, Anthony, having finished his food, stands up and takes his plate to the sink.
Want some tea?
His low, rumbling voice is unmistakable even from a few feet. There's a sharp intake of breath on the other end of the line. No way. Was that Tony? Huh? My blood runs down cold. Tony? Nobody calls Anthony that. Who is this? Is this... Aw, hell! Oh, this must be somebody informant. Hold on. Is this Amia's son from Pebblestone? The one who face planted in the cafe and then tackled Riley? My jaw drops. How does he know all that? How do you? Small campus. And Tony's voice is pretty memorable. Look, this is too perfect. I'm Cal. We've got like 3 mutual friends. Tell Tony his favorite computer science major says hi. I look over to Anthony, who's now leaning against the counter, arms crossed, watching me in a deeply unamused expression. He's clearly heard his name. He says he's Cal. He's your favorite computer science major. Anthony's expression darkens. He lets out a short, weary sigh that speaks volumes.
Hang up.
I heard that. Rude. Don't hang up. This is way better. This is a way better connection than a maid outfit. We should totally hang out. I caught between confusion and laughter. This is the weirdest wrong number call I've ever had. Stick with me. It won't be the last. See you around. and tell Tony I expect a damn maid outfit. Aw, hell no. The line goes dead. I'm left staring at my phone. Then Anthony, who looks like he's just bit into a lemon. So Tony, huh?
Don't ask.
Anthony definitely ignores my insinuation, instead motioning in my direction.
Hand me your plate.
I'm left to tidy up all the plates while Anthony diligently washes them. Not a single complaint crossing over, even though he's cooked the dishes as well. He's cooked the dishes. Oh my god. Hold on. Just as I'm putting the last plate in the drying rack, my phone buzzes in my pocket, then buzzes again and again. By the way, this is Cal. Save your number, just so you know. Also, tell Tony the black lace is non-negotiable. So you and Tony roommates, huh? That's interesting. Very interesting. Anyways, you seem fun. We should definitely hang out. I know a lot of good spots on campus and all the gossip. Just saying. I can't help but laugh, shaking my head. Your friend Cal is persistent. Anthony doesn't even turn from the sink, but his shoulders tense slightly.
He's not my friend.
Damn, I retreat to my room for the rest of the afternoon, letting in the weird energy from the day settle. I scroll through my phone half-heartedly, attempt to read for my classes, eventually just end up watching videos. A few hours later, Anthony wordlessly leaves a container of leftover pasta and a fork outside my door. No note, just a quiet tap to let me know it's there. I eat at my desk. The food is simple but good. The text from Cal sits open on my screen, a bizarre cheerful punctuation marking the day that has started with such dark thoughts. As I turn off the lights, my phone lights up one last time. Ding, ding, ding. Really, it's the middle of the night. I groan and sink deeper into the pillow. My back protests with a dull ache, serves me right for skipping stretches all week. Mom would have had a field day if she saw me like this. The noise goes off again. What app even sounds like that? I haven't downloaded anything weird recently anyways. Wait, it's just an email. I squint at the bright red glow from the screen. Not again. No, I'm just going to ignore it. It's just an email this time anyways. I toss my phone into the bedside table and roll over. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, come on. I sit up, sticking in all the directions, glaring at the screen like it's personally insulting me. My inbox flashes with unread mail until one line catches my eye. The game has begun. Oh, fuck. Here we go. I blink and read again. The words don't disappear. The email reads, Congratulations. You've been chosen to participate in a fun new game. We have many secret admirers. Lucky you. You have many secret admirers. Lucky you. And because you so graciously accepted the terms of service, now you will be bestowed with the power, aka a highly sophisticated affection tracker that was installed onto your smartphone the moment you open this email. You're welcome. Power, heart echo, function, the ability to sense who loves you so deeply they commit murder for your sake. Also includes a short profile of your target. You are the one I've been waiting for. If you have any questions, you may not call me. I'm mysterious like that. Yeah, sure, totally legit. I roll my eyes and scroll down. It looks ridiculous, yet one line echoes in my head. Wait, what? No, tell me it didn't just... I flipped the home screen and there it is. A deep red icon glowing like its own place, heart echo. I shouldn't open it. I really shouldn't. Curiosity wins, the app opens. Thanks for your participation. Below is a list of those who would commit. You already know who unknown is, Cal. We already know that. Most obsessed. Ooh. Too relatively insane. Relatively insane. We already know Milo was up there. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's a good lineup. Alright. They did it right. Milo? It's so Milo. He probably behind his plate. He has to be. Or maybe Riley or my mom. No, that's insane. I rub my temple, my brain spinning. You gotta be kidding me. Who even is unknown? Why is Anthony on the list in and the last of all people in Milo? Does that mean he actually... I flop back onto the bed, face buried in plushies, heartbeat loud in my ears. Whatever I did in the past, it must have been something serious. Finally, sleep finally wins, pulling me under before I can spiral into conspiracy territory. Pancakes. I mumble, slowly sitting up in my bed. What time is it? I reach my phone, blinking slowly as my eyes readjust to the sunlight seeping through my blinds.
Hey you, wake up. You're late for class. I think. I made you pancakes.
He's so sweet. He yells out from the kitchen. I sat myself awake and run over, witnessing Anthony while he sits down to eat. I sit across from him to have breakfast as well, just like we've done for quite a while. I take in the view of pancakes that stand right in front of me, the maple syrup making the pancakes shine as they were from a commercial. My hand leaps into dig into the food. Fuck, I'm starting to drool. I need to act fast. My fork stabs the soft golden brown pile, taking a huge chunk out of it. I chew slowly, making sure to savor every last piece of it. I look back up at Anthony, who patiently nibbles on his food. So good. Last night, memories suddenly flood into my brain. I have to confirm whatever happened last night was indeed true. So I'm determined to do anything necessary to prove it. Hey Anthony, let's say I hypothetically get hurt. What would you do? Anthony pauses mid-bite, his fork hovering in the air as his dark eyes shoot up to meet my unnerving gaze. His expression is almost unreadable for a couple of seconds. To my own surprise, he just smiles. The corner of his mouth twitches at my words. Is he enjoying this?
It depends. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
why he smiling? Why he smiling like that?
Physical, emotional.
Hold on. No, why he smiling like that?
Someone saying your outfit's fugly?
No, that's crazy. My shoulders tense up at his response. I awkwardly chuckle, trying to play off what I said as a joke. Hi, silly questions.
I don't like violence, but if it happened, I'd make sure they regret it.
Nigga, you built for violence. What are you talking about?
I'm sure it'll never happen, though. Right.
I see the room slowly close in on me, breathing becoming more of a struggle as the second pass. I feel the air running out in my lungs as if I was choking. I managed to cough out an anxious chuckle, my fingers gripping at the tablecloth. Anthony's eyes narrow, his eyes roam over to me. It almost feels like as if he can see right through me.
You're perfectly safe here. No need to worry.
Why, thank you. Later that morning, I met up with Riley in the art studio. The sunlight filters through the tall windows, bathing through the rooms in a soft light. He's already there, sketching on a large canvas. His golden hair catches the light, giving him the almost eternal glow. I pause for a moment, considering him in the sketch I saw. Yeah. I think about how it was probably nothing concerning, and how if I'm wrong, then acting coldly towards him will only make things worse.
Hey, you made it.
He doesn't look up, a small smile playing on his lips. I set my bag down, suddenly nervous. Yeah, sorry, I'm late. Riley looks up, and then his sharp green eyes locking onto mine.
You're not late. I just like being early.
He gestures to the seat beside him, and I hesitate before sitting.
So, I'm guessing you haven't had time to think much about our project yet.
gonna be cool. He smiles, soft and inviting.
That's why there's two of us, right?
We work in silence for a while, but I can't stop sneaking glances at him. He looks so focused, so confident in what he's doing. I, on the other hand, feel completely out of my depth. After a while, Riley breaks the silence.
You okay? You seem distracted.
I nod, absent-minded. We spend the rest of the afternoon researching symbolism in flowers, and Riley's youtheism, alright, is contagious. He has this way of looking at art that makes me even the simplest detail feel profound. You know, you remind me of this flower. He blinks.
What?
I shrug, a soft smile on my lips, strong, vibrant, and hard to ignore. His cheeks heat up, and he quickly looks away.
You really think so?
I do. My voice, hey, she flirting with him, I ain't gonna hold you. My voice is quiet but certain. When the session finally ends, Riley reaches into his bag, and pulls out a small notebook.
Here, take this. It's got some notes and sketches I made for our project. Maybe it'll help if you get stuck?
I'm about to turn and leave when a voice cuts through the hallway. Well, look who it is, the man, the myth, and the maestro. Ah! Hey, I'm not, you know what? I like him. Hold on, he kind of fine. Hold on. The guy with a sharp, knowing smirk leans against the wall opposite of the door.
Cal, what are you doing here?
Oh, he don't get a voice? Alright. What? I can't visit my favorite artist? Anthony hates me too much to hang out, and Milo's been hovering over Amiya-san here like a particularly anxious hawk. Figured I'll ambush the one friend I have left. His eyes, full of playful curiosity, land squarely on me. It's his eyes, I ain't gonna hush you. And you must be Amiya-san, Riley's new project partner. He says the last two words with a teasing lilt. Okay, that makes Riley blush. Don't look so startled. Your reputation precedes you. I'm Cal. We sort of met over the phone. The wrong number call, the maid outfit, it all clicks into place. Right, the deluxe package. See, you remember. Anyways, I won't keep you. I just wanted to finally put a face to the name. See you around. With a final wink, he pushes off the wall and saunters down the hall, leaving a lightly flustered silence in his wake.
Sorry about him. He's, a lot.
Yeah, interesting. That's the nicest way I could put it. The day passes in a blur, my classes offering little distraction from the chaos spinning in my head. By the time classes end, I'm exhausted, but still restless. Milo buzzes with a call. What the fuck? Oh, my phone buzzes with a call from Milo. I pick up.
Park again? You seem off lately.
Sure, usual spot. Under a soft glow of the streetlights, Milo is already waiting on the bench when I arrive. He has a cup of coffee in one hand and his usual lopsided grin on his face.
You look like you haven't slept.
His tone is teasing, but his eyes are full of concern. Thanks, just what I needed to hear. He chuckles, but the humor quickly fades.
Seriously, you. What's going on? You've been distant.
I glance at him, my heart sinking. Milo has always been able to read me too well. And now, with the results fresh in my mind, I feel like I'm a walking tightrope. How am I supposed to act normal when he's literally ranked at the top of the list of people who are willing to kill for me? Hey, that's your road dog, though. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Yeah, let's go the screw route.
As long as you're sure.
I am. The silence that follows is almost comfortable, save from the nagging thoughts in my head. Finally, I blurt out, Milo, do you think it's weird to, I don't know, do extreme things for someone you care about? His brows furrow.
What kind of extreme things? are we talking about?
I hesitate. Like fighting for them, protecting them, that sort of thing. Milo's expression softens and he leans forward, resting his elbows. What the fuck? His elbows on his knees. Lord Jesus.
I think if you care about someone enough, you do whatever it takes to keep them safe. That's not weird. That's just love.
Go ahead. The words hang in the air between us, heavy and unspoken for so long that it almost feels foreign. My chest tightens and I look away, staring at the darkened trees. Right, love. Milo straightens, his gaze still fixed on me.
You. Is there something you're not telling me?
Oh, shit. I sigh and shake my head. It's nothing. Just a lot on my mind.
Okay.
His voice is quiet, but his eyes tell me he doesn't believe me. When I arrive home, I immediately look through my notes, not on the subjects I have to study, but about the 4 people listed on the Heart Echo app. I know I shouldn't play into it. Clearly, it's an elaborate scam or some wild attempt to steal my data. But seeing everyone's name on there and how detailed the information is, I can't help myself. Murder, though. Is it really possible for them to do such a terrible thing? Only one way to find out. I cross off the unnamed person and try to focus on the others. Milo, my protective childhood friend. Riley, my shy project partner. Anthony, my closed off roommate. The name that intrigues me the most is we gotta make our choice. Milo. I choose Milo. How can I not? After all, I know Milo's the most out of any of them. Milo is my oldest friend. He's someone I know I can rely on, and most of all, someone who will always protect me no matter what. I frown because while I want to have confidence in my friend, something just doesn't feel right. Whether it be the seeming obstinate knowledge Heart Echo possesses, or knowing people I'm close to may want to kill others in my name. It just doesn't feel right. I shut off my phone, but it only causes more nauseating thoughts to run through my mind the longer I stare. I try to fall asleep, hoping that this is all a dream. Milo, how could you? Tears streamed down from my cheek as I clutched my head. Okay. It was my favorite color, and I had saved up all my allowance money to buy them. They were my prized possession. That's until Milo threw them into a pile of mud. It was an accident. Accident my ass. You did it on purpose. Was I being rational? Probably not. I couldn't stop my tears, and I couldn't bear to look at Milo after what seemed like the betrayal of a lifetime. We're not friends anymore. I managed to stutter out a reply, which seemed to make Milo freeze in place. Before I could even think of anything else to say, he grabbed me by my wrist hard. The look in his eyes were serious, like he was observing me rather than actually showing concern. I'm feeling that not like Milo at all. That hurts. He lets go so quickly. I felt like I might have been hallucinating the look in his eyes. Forgive me. I'll buy you a new headset later, okay? There was that boyish smile again, the friendly Milo I've always known. I wanted to forget the look in his eyes, and so I did. Was that the right choice? Oh yeah, that nigga a killer. I groaned at my blaring alarm, searching through the sheets to find my phone. I hate 8. Ooh, I don't like them either. That's why I don't put that on the schedule. The hell? 8 a.m. The earliest I do 10. I ain't 10:30. 10:30. I ain't gonna hold you. Once I find it, I press stop to finally relieve my ears from the annoying sound. There's a list of notifications from last night. Do all professors communicate with each other to assign homework at the same time or something? I open my phone only to be met with the Heart Echo app. Any sense of sleepiness I felt before is washed away, and I'm reminded of the fact that it wasn't just a dream I had. Okay, below is the list. Okay, same list. Also, I can click. Why would his name be at the top? Would he really kill for me? If he's the most unstable, what else would he be willing to do? There's a pit in my stomach that starts to grow unease. Knock. Are you alright? Oh. Anthony stands in my doorway, standing way too casual for someone who would also kill for me. I can only stare bewildered at the man, all while he cocks his head in confusion. No, ain't no voice acting. No. I fidget with my bed sheets, hoping this interaction ends sooner rather than later. Anthony frowns. Is there something going on? Let me know. It's just some issues with my homework. Stupid anatomy. I hope it's good enough to lie. I hope it's a good enough lie to cover up my anxieties, though I have been struggling with the class recently. Anthony's eyes light up at the subject mentioned. I can help you. Really? Why did I say that? Was I that desperate for a good grade? I'd buddy up with a potential psycho. I mean, well, he at the bottom of the list, so he fine. I have a special interest in anatomy. Yeah, okay. He gives me a thumbs up, and it contrasts to his usual straight-faced expression. Actually, I think I just need to study this afternoon. Let me know if you need any help. My roommate gives one more knock on the doorframe before leaving, closing my room off once again. The interaction reminds me of when I first moved in with him, his casual kindness despite his demeanor. I think of Heart Echo again. Why am I letting it get to me like this? After my morning class, I came to a conclusion. I cannot go through with this day without caffeine. After the whole Heart Echo thing, the dream I had last night, my weird conversation with Anthony, I desperately need coffee. While I wouldn't prefer it, in Milo's Cafe is the closest to campus, and also generally the cheapest option. No! What happened to the voice acting? No! Oh, bro, no! Bro, what happened, bro? Bro, we was getting voice acting and everything. Now I want to act up. I'm crying, bro. Alright, bro. Let me see, bro. Give me a sign. Sleep any better today, or were you gonna get a nap? Were you gonna get a nap on our floor again? The image of Milo happily greeting me without a hint of malice in his eyes makes me shiver. Could I sound any more fake? I'm sure Milo can see me sweat. My lie obvious to anyone in the room. Milo only smiles like he always does. Are you alright? I'm glad you got at least some rest. Good. I don't think I could mop the floor with you on it. Rolling my eyes at his dumb joke, he smiles, widens, and finally being able to get reaction out of me. Like, you can clean up. Anyways, I know how you live. You wound me, my dear. Bro, I'm so mad about this voice. Okay, let me stop. Alright. I know I shouldn't be so friendly, especially with the concern lingering in my head. But it's just so easy to talk to Milo, to trust him. Did you want anything? I'll give you a size up for free. What's the most expensive thing you have? His laughter at my response is comforting, and I can feel the walls breaking at the familiar banter between us. Then I see his eyes watching me, observing. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Maybe I'm just going crazy, but it creeps me out enough to rebuild my suspicions. On the second thought, maybe I should have saved my money. Milo shrugs off the comment, giving me a smirk. I make your favorite then. Milo leans in to make my drink, working smoothly along the counter. Nothing looks out of the ordinary, but everything feels wrong. Did you end up studying for psychology yet? Studying? What is there to study? It's only the second week. Figured you haven't been checking the schedule. Ah, shit. He laughs, moving through the bags of coffee beans and machines. I'll send you my notes later. We already have an assignment due next week. Next class. Damn. Fuck my life. Well, I hope this makes up for it, my dear. The nickname deepens the pit of my stomach. He holds out my drink with a wink and bag I didn't ask for, probably. You have a good day, alright? Nodding in reply, I swallow my anxiety with a shakish smile. I was hoping to be an academic weapon to this semester. But how can I focus on boring anatomy when I'm faced with a heart echo whenever I check my phone? An app mocks me every time I turn on my phone, and deleting it won't work. The delete button doesn't even show up. Damn. In the background, a professor drones on and on. I don't even try to pay attention. Instead, I munch mindlessly on the pastry Milo gave me, sipping my drink in between bites. I hate how he always knows how to make a perfect drink. I need to doom scroll to distract myself. I pull out my phone, opening the forms to focus on the other people's problems instead of mine. Yeah, it's not popping up. Vaughn. Vaughn. It's not popping up. Alright, I'm gonna lock in.
Look at you, man. Look at you.
Alright. Does anyone know how to get rid of any annoying roommate? Unethical tips only. Kill, bro. Oh, hell no. Tyler, I know this is you. Talk to me for real instead of bitching on social media. You use our dishwasher as a laundry machine. What the hell? Are we due for a snowstorm, heat wave, anything to cancel classes? How do I change my username? Interested in culinary arts? Join the cooking club. Free food? Free food? Everybody asks. Nothing particularly catches my attention, and I read all the new posts before I even realize. Class hasn't gotten any more interesting. The more I try to focus, the more my mind ends up wandering to a stupid ass app on the phone, and stupid Anthony and stupid Milo, and my phone dings before I can even stew longer in my own self-pity. This is Riley. Oh, I said that. Alright. Hey, Mia-san, did you want to meet up during our free period? We should get to know each other before we start working on the project. Stupid Riley. The text pulls me back into sanity. Am I just being irrational? If this is just some prank from a hacker I got on the phone with, then I'll just end up ruining all my relationships for no reason. I should at least try to keep in contact with them in case it does turn out to be fake. I turn to my anatomy professor, reminded of how Anthony offered to help me study. It's not like I'm learning anything sitting in class. My phone buzzes again, another text from Riley. Damn! Alright. Who you trying to spend time with? I'm not finna hold you. I already told you who I like. Milo and Anthony. So, sorry, Riley. I ain't gonna hold you. I really should at least try to learn what this class is about. Hey, are you still able to help me study later? He replies almost immediately. I'll wait for you at home. Being on my phone, thinking of what possibly happened later makes me nauseous. I put my screen down and fail to focus on class. The professor's voice is assault on my senses when I coupled by my own attempt to ignore my thoughts. Two clash together and I create an overwhelming ring in my head. Class ends, though I truly wish it didn't. Just like he said he'd be. Anthony's waiting in our apartment to get back. When I get back, he has 2 bowls of instant ramen in front of him, steaming hot. Hey, I made lunch. I swallow my nervousness and lead him to my room, getting out my textbooks and laying them on the bed. He sets out our lunch down by my desk, taking one and sitting on my chair. Anthony picks out a book with an interested lift on his eyebrows. Do you know a lot about this stuff? I'm sitting on my bed. I awkwardly shift as I look Look at him. You could say that. His straight-laced face and his tone make me wonder if studying was really a good idea, though I guess I've been questioning my decisions a lot lately. I take the other bowl of ramen so I have at least something else to focus on. I really need to start understanding this stuff before we move on to more complicated units, and before I completely lose class. Anthony's already reading my textbook, flipping through pages quickly. So,
They want to know the name of this game.
oh, Knee Deep in Love. It's called Knee Deep in Love. It's on the itch.io website. You can only play it on a desktop. They said they were working on it. The people who made this, they said they was working on the Android version, on the phone version, but right now it's only desktop, and this is only the demo also. But it's long. It's a little lengthy.
Says that you add them on this game. I told them that you add them.
So this is just Unit 1, right? Basic structural organization of the body. Yes. And you're having trouble with all of it? I know it doesn't mean any harm, but his question makes me feel stupid. Yes, I've never been good at all this sciencey stuff, so it's hard to understand. I'm an art major, for goodness sake. My roommate smiles a bit at my explanation. You're studying art. Do you draw people or environments more? What does this have to do with anatomy? I say environments. Okay, I didn't know studying anatomy meant you'd be critiquing my art. What I mean to say is understanding anatomy will connect and improve with your art. Anatomy is all about how the human body connects and moves. He shows me an image from my textbook, the outline of the human muscular system. See, if you hold down somebody, and they're trying to struggle, their muscles move accordingly. Pretty violent example. Do you want my help or not? Right, continue. Anyways, you can just focus on the way they swing or kick. The inner anatomy influences how limbs look and stuff. His finger points at a different feature of the human body. You probably already know these parts by their casual names like pecs, traps, and biceps. Well, I never thought about it that way. It's easier to study things when they relate to something you already know. Thanks, Anthony. I think this unit will be easier to understand now. I should probably do the homework before I forget about this. His eyes soften from their tired expression. You're welcome. Do you want me to stay for a bit so you can work on your assignment? Before I can reply, intending to ask him to stay, he gets a notification from his phone. Forgive me. Heading out? Just got called for a shift at work. He stands up from the desk, grabbing our 2 empty ramen bowls. Thank you for your help and for lunch. Anthony looks out a rare smile at my gratitude. Feel free to text me if you need any help. He leaves the room, knocking once on the doorway as a final goodbye. I hear him shuffle about the apartment for a few moments before the front door slams shut. The clicking of the keyboard replaces the anxiety in my head. I lose myself in the assignment, relieved at finally having something to distract me. Once I finish, I check my clock, still hours until it's a reasonable time to go to bed. Truthfully, I thought that it would take longer. I should take a walk. If I stay home for the rest of the day, I'll overthink myself to death or something. On my walk home, I scroll through my phone. Through various short-form videos, a notification catches my attention. A notification from Heart Echo. Shit. Anthony Hayes. Threat level reduced. Reduced? Oh, wait. These niggas coming after me? Riley Sinclair. Threat level reduced. Milo Greeny. Threat level increased. What? Surely this has to be a joke. As soon as I hung out with Anthony, once I finally start to feel better about this whole Echo Heart thing, it pops out to taunt me yet again. Milo's threat level remains the highest, although on the brighter side, if there is one, the mystery person shows up, no sign of changing. Okay. I close hard echo, trying to shift my mind away from the app and tell myself it means nothing. That it's just some virus that I have to deal with until I can afford to get a new phone or something. In my search for a distraction, a new forum catches my eye. A new post from the Brutal Honesty account is at the top. Bird watching today saw a pretty one flocking with the wrong kind. Might need to clip some wings soon. Hypothetical, of course. Yeah, he gotta go. That nigga gotta go right there. Reading it makes me feel uneasy. Thinking about what it could possibly mean makes me sick. After what it feels like forever, I finally make it to my dorm. Anthony sits on our couch, legs folded, as he reads a thick book. At the sound of my entrance, he looks up, eyebrows raising as a sign of acknowledgement. There's still a soaking splotch of something, probably unmentionable, on the cuff of his pants that I know is going to get stains on our carpet. You should change. Another raise of his eyebrow. I point at the floor. He finally notices the issue. You get stains on our carpet. I paid for that, you know. He lets out a small chuckle, ignoring the fact that I didn't spend any money on decor. We'd be living in a concrete box. My annoyance at this point overcomes my worry of any hypothetical danger, caring more about the secondhand rug than a maniac who possibly kills people. Fine, I'll change. He gets up and leaves the room, setting his book out on the couch face down. I lean over to get a closer look at the cover. Why the hell is he reading an anatomy textbook for pleasure? Then it hits me. It's my anatomy textbook. He offered to help me study earlier, and I didn't realize that it wasn't a one-time offer. I also don't realize my own exhaustion until now. That is. And I let out, and I met with the couch. I barely gotten to use it since the start of the semester. I allow myself the privilege of sitting down. Anthony's re-entrance is so silent that I almost jump out of my skin. We don't talk, which is normal for us. But because of my newfound paranoia, it feels different. Even if it's true, he did say his threat level decreased. Does that mean he's okay? Or is it more like he's lesser of the three evils? You're staring. I just got tired. Long day, you know. He only lets out a small hum in reply. My phone buzzes and I check it. Only see a text from Milo. Saw you spending time with Anthony today. You guys seem close. How you know? I was in my room, nigga. Why don't we hang out tomorrow? It's been a while. Milo casual explicit invitation makes me shut off my phone immediately, knowing I just left him on red. Did you have a good day? I think you said it. Long day. Your textbook helps at least. Yeah, like reading. Come here. Maybe you can learn something too. Anthony's unusual explicit invitation for company makes me hesitate. Just this morning, I was worried he was capable of murder. But after that notification, I fear that I should be focusing my attention on my child thought fears me, just as Milo does. What could have caused the levels to change? Hanging out with them. Genius. Come on, bro. Either way, I can't help but to worry about it. I push myself next to Anthony, thinking that maybe some required reading will distract me from everything. I don't know how you don't like stuff like this. I tell myself to pay attention, but between the diagrams of muscular systems, long bodies of text, and the soothing monotone comfort of Anthony's voice, it's not long before I'm drifting off. I don't even realize that I'm resting my head on Anthony's shoulder. We gonna get a picture? Man, that's so... I don't have any dreams worth remembering, only vague feelings of flashes of memory. Flashes of being lifted up and carried. Well, we got carried throughout an unmeasurable distance of the smell of gasoline and pollen. Oh, he's okay. Of a pair of lips softly kissing my head. Did Anthony? No, he kissing her? Hold on. It's sunlight that serves as my alarm. It beams aiming straight into my eyes. It's impossible to stay awake, and I realize that I'm in bed. I don't remember falling asleep here. Last I remember that I was on the couch and I was reading with fuck. I should not have sat that close to Anthony, let alone slept right next to the guy. My panic causes me to notice a note left on my desk, folded with my name on the front. You fell asleep on the couch. I moved you onto the bed. Should probably brush your teeth. The note. The gesture is too kind for somebody I consider a possible threat. I fold it back and place it on my desk, unsure what to make of it. My phone buzzes, but when I go to check it, I met with Milo's message from last night. The new ones appear sent a few hours after the previous one. I'm free today. Are you? Another notification appears, though not from Milo this time. Riley's contact calling my attention moves to my focus. I hit accept before I can process anything else. Riley's voice blares through the phone. Oh, Mia son. I didn't think you would answer. I think about how I was just going to go through the emotions. I didn't necessarily mean to take the call either, but it's too late now. Did you want to hang out today? I didn't catch you yesterday. Oh. Not gonna lie, Riley, I know this might take his time dodging you, but Milo threat level high as shit. I'm not finna hold you. I'm gonna hang out with bro. It causes me to wonder what's real and what's a figment of my own anxiousness. Our classroom should be empty. We might as well start working on our project while the course load is still light. He's right, but for some reason I feel like there are ulterior motives to his kindness. Right. I like to get to know you more. I appreciate your companies. You seem nice. I hear the smile in his voice and I frown at his honesty. The heart he wears on his sleeve is startling in comparison to the lawyers I started to notice in Milo's smile. Yeah, I'll meet you there. Great. Why are we dodging Milo? Come on, bro. See, now you finna piss me off, bro. Nobody wanna hang out with that nigga. I don't wanna hang out with Riley. I wanna hang out with Milo. Y'all playing. In any case, I gather my things, preparing to leave, and I brush my teeth per Anthony's reminder. Milo's offer to hang out lingers in the back of my mind the entire journey to campus. Disappointment all around. You truly hate to see it when you have such high expectations. Over here, I catch sight of my project partner in the back of the classroom. He's waving at me. He's waving me down excitedly, patting the seat next to him with a smile. You ready? I'm too tired to fully immerse myself into the conversation. Truly, I came here just to get out of the house rather than any actual desire to spend time with Riley. Part of me feels bad that I'm clearly ignoring him, only answering his questions with one-worded answers and small hums. I'm too focused on trying to distract myself from my own thoughts and the birds flying outside of the window. My phone buzzes with a notification I don't answer in fear of it being heart echo, or Milo asks me what's wrong. Why are you ignoring me? Well, I mean, shit, why are you? Just hit him with a simple text. Damn. Other students in their own conversations flicker in and out of my hearing. I feel a pair of eyes on me, though maybe that's just a part of my imagination too. No, it ain't. Before I can ponder my surrounding anymore, Riley suddenly gets up. I've completely forgot about the assignment for English. His groan of frustration drags me from my amusing. Is it late? It was due yesterday. Damn, nigga. You better email that teacher. Make sure you can get it in. I can't help but smile at Riley's behavior, finding it a brief relief from my inner monologue. Sorry to cut this short. I'll walk you out. Entering the hallway, I see a person approach that creates a pit to my stomach. Riley still strolls beside me, unaware of my inner conflict. Oh, shit. He popped up. He said, bitch, you gonna quit ignoring my text. Hey there. Oh, Milo Greeny, I'm in your... Yeah, sorry, I'm here to steal... I'm here to steal me and Sam from you. Why don't you go finish that assignment? Damn, why you got a home like... You ain't Milo, you ain't have to do him like that. Riley doesn't even seem to notice the starkness in his quick... nor the fact that Milo knows about his late assignment. Instead, Riley Only smile, starstruck at being recognized. Wow, thanks. I'll see you both soon. So he ain't gonna check. I would have checked his ass, me personally. Ain't no way you just said that to me, nigga. I can't believe I'm actually upset at Riley leaving. Milo reaches for me and I flinch. His grip catches my hand midway to Riley has already rushed off. Feels like forever since I've seen you, my dear. It does it? It's awkward as we've been walking. It's awkward as we begin walking. An unfamiliar silence settles between us, and I wonder why Milo isn't making conversation like he normally does. He finna beat your ass for not saying that. I look up and see his eyes wandering around, detached from the world around him. He normally so cheerful. It's unusual to see him in this way, and even through all the fear and silence, I can't help but to worry. After all, it's Milo. I can trust him. Are you okay? His eyes shine with a certain satisfaction to them, shifting to me with a smirk disguised as a casual grin. Knowing Milo as long as I have, I can tell the difference between his real smile and anything different. Of course, why wouldn't I be? You're just different, I guess. Well, you're the one flaking me off these days. What? No, I haven't. I totally have. Heart echo aside, I've been so caught up with the stress of the semester starting to even think about anything other than studying. Part of me feels bad until I look at him once again. His stare is half-lidded and cold. Ooh, it breaks me out of my thoughts instantly. Milo? Yes, dear? Oh, my bad. He closes his eyes to smile, almost as if he's brushing away my surprise. Stop calling me that. It's totally cheesy. I try to play off my feelings with a lame joke, despite the fact we both know I was okay with the nickname before. Noted. Milo doesn't say anything after for the rest of the walk back to my apartment. Neither of us do. We end the night off with an uncomfortable silence, an unfamiliar distance, and an ever-growing doubt in the character of Milo. I thought I knew. It's dark out, yet Anthony still isn't here. Normally it wouldn't be such a big deal, but all these items in the common space that were supposedly his are gone. It's empty. Why? The note he left for me this morning is ripped up. Huh? The note he left for me this morning is ripped up and thrown into the trash. For some reason, the sudden change turns my focus to the strange posts I've been seeing recently. My mind shifts to the brutal honesty account. I try to move around the space as I normally would, keeping my routine regular in order to keep myself sane. I'm getting ready for bed when I see a text from Milo on my home screen. Aw, shit, what did he say? Can't wait to see you again tomorrow. I don't reply. Damn! You ain't shit. You ghosted this nigga. My dream is filled with non-cynical images and sounds. A screaming man, flashing lights, metal clashing, and a static scream. I can't make out much, other than the conversation that feels both all too real and too absurd to have happen all at once. Hey darling, are you alright? They're so mean to me and it hurts. You don't need to worry about them anymore. I'll take care of it. Promise. Anything for you. Anything for you. Promise. Adore Sims. My bad. Alright. I should have hearing the loud noise. Alright, let me log in. Hold on. I shoot up, hearing the loud noise from my dream just outside my door. The sound of metal slowly daggering across the floor outside causes my heart to pound wildly. It takes all I have to try and keep my breath steady. What the fuck is happening? Am I being kidnapped? Does this have to do with the heart echo? What the fuck is happening? Distant hums become louder and louder, and heavy footsteps grow nearer. Humming that I know it very well. Milo, my bedroom door slams open and I yelp. This nigga outside my window? Alright, bro. What's wrong with you, bro? I make eye contact with my old friend. Those familiar, comforting eyes are now twisted in something strange. They're empty. A dark abyss. Aw. You done fucked him up because you kept ignoring him. Look what you did. They're empty. A dark abyss that's eaten the once bright glow I knew before. And his smile is strained, forced into a mockery of his usual comforting grin. He's keeping himself together, obviously, but from what? Rise and shine, my dear. He slams his hand on the wall to emphasize his entrance. It makes the hair on my neck stand up, and I shiver as he walks even closer. Milo, what's going on? We're having a staycation, just you and me. So you came in my room, you blocking the doorway, and you saying you ain't going nowhere. That's insane. I think of Anthony because surely he wouldn't let something like this happen. He was always cautious about safety and about danger. Is Anthony here? At the mention of another man's name, Milo flinches. Anthony has been relocated permanently? What you mean by that? What? Relocated? You know that mysterious job he's always been yapping about? Let's get ready for the day now, shall we? How does Milo know Anthony? Let alone about his peculiar activities. I reach for my phone, almost instinctively wanting to check heart echo. However, it's gone. It's gone. I always charge it on my desk before bed, yet it's gone. Your phone gone. Looking for your phone? Yeah. Figured. He walks away into my kitchen without a glance behind me. Better get ready. I have a whole day planned for us. What the hell is going on? Oh hell no! Wait a minute. Oh hell no! See, that's what you get for ignoring this nigga text. Look what you done. No. All right, let me lock in, bro. Oh, we're so fucked. Look at that. Nigga put chains on the door. Oh shit. Oh shit. Maybe we can do something. So he killed bro. He killed Anthony. We're so fucked, bro. Alright, cautiously, I make my way to the bathroom. It's dark as I walk through the door, common door. All the curtains shut tight. It gets worse when I chance a look at the front door, crossing an an ominous X are heavy chains bearing anyone from getting in, or more likely to keep me in. Are you fucking serious? That's the demo? No, I want more. If you haven't already, please consider supporting us on Kickstarter or wishlisting the game on Steam. You'll be sent back to the main menu in what the fuck? Huh? That's crazy.